Crack-a-lackin', my lovelies. This is second video for Feb. All the stuff I've got. There's not a lot of op shop stuff. There's one op shop buy. I didn't go to a lot of op shops this month, but anyway, there's a few big special stuff in here, so let's get into it. Alrighty, first up is a big box. Off camera, way off camera. Didn't plan this very well, but you know, big box. Directed by Sidney Lumet, Volume 1. This is Volume 1, so I'm excited to see what else they do. There's El Pacino's. What does it say? Commercial success has no relation to a good or bad picture. If my movie has 2 stars in it, I always know it really has 3. The third star is the camera. I love Sidney Lumet. He's a great director. He knows how to direct actors. He knows a good story when he sees one. That's for sure. Let's open the books. What is it? 6 films. 6 films. My God. 2. I have seen 2. Let's start with, what's the first one? Let's just go randomly. Excuse me, I need to move this keyboard out of the way. I don't know why it's there. Be gone. What's this first one? The Pawnbroker. I have not seen this one. The most talked about picture, The Pawnbroker. Sure it is, with Rod Steiger. Heaps of fucking special features in this one, with a documentary on Sidney Lumet there. Bam. Was it? Yeah. One Step Further, Becoming Lumet, featured documentary detailing the first half of this celebrated filmmaker's career. So this is from 1964, and this documentary is from 2023. Celebrating the first half, so maybe in Volume 2 we might get a documentary on the second half of his life. But intrigued. Good old Pawnbroker. Shall I read about fucking, what's the bat? A World War II Nazi death camp survivor takes refuge in misery and bitter condemnation of humanity while managing a Harlem pawn shop subjected to an endless parade of prostitutes, pimps and thieves. Oh! Intriguing. Next up we have The Group. A group of 8 young women from a certain single-sex liberal arts college face the inevitable pressures to sand the rough edges off their personalities and to surrender their independence to the men in their lives and the institutions they represent. Seems like a feministy kind of film. Intrigued. From the novel by Miriam McCarthy. Who is in this one? There's the names of the folks. Lakey, Dottie, Pris, Polly, Kay, Pokey, Libby, Helena. This group. This is The Group. Group of women going against the establishment. Hair in eyeball. Next up, The Deadly Affair. A daring affair, a dangerous affair. A daring affair, a dangerous affair. Who's in this one? James Mason. That's right, and Maximilian Schell. Ooh, music by Quincy Jones. Did Quincy Jones do that music? Oh, this has got Hal Holbrook in it. Cool. Quincy Jones. Music by Quincy Jones for The Pawnbroker. Fantastic. Good old Quincy Jones. This is 67. That was The Group 66. Ooh, British secret agent Charles Dobbs is puzzled by the sudden suicide of a man he recently investigated. The suicide seems contrary to his own findings, and Dobbs questions the recent widow in an effort to understand the man's state of mind. When the foreign office tells Dubs to drop the inquiry, he persists, even enlisting a retired investigator when he turns up further disturbing evidence. Ooh. Intriguing. Next up we have Child's Play. Not to be confused with the 80s slasher. From 1972, Quincy Jones. Who does music? Music? No. No music. Michael Small. This has got another James Mason. Another James Mason. This has got James Mason in it too. And Bo Bridges. Good old Bo. Good old James Mason. Nice, like, soft-spoken dude. He's like the next generation's fucking Jimmy Stewart on how he's just, like, soft-spoken. Sometimes talks with his hands and always in a confused look. I didn't read the back, but nah. Next up, The Offense. I have seen this one. I got the Eureka, Masters of Cinema one. Release. Then my fingerprint. Odd. Good old Sean Connery. A burnt out British police detective finally snaps while interrogating a suspected child molester. This is a great film. One of Sean Connery's best performances, to be honest. Better than his Bond films. Great opening scene as well. Very slow motion, intense, slow-mo moving. No, it's actually slow-mo. It's in slow-mo. It's in half frame second or something like that. Either way, it's slow, nice music, and it's just fucking Sean Connery beating the shit out of a fucking dude in an interrogation room. I'm like, fuck yeah. Next up, we have Serpico. Love this film. This is great. Good old Al Pacino. This is 73 and The Offense is 73, so 2 films. These 2 films from 1973. Great stuff. What was it? Yeah, and Child's Play is from 72. I wonder if Dog Day Afternoon is going to be in the next one. That'd be cute. I just got a DVD of that, so I would mind to upgrade. Serpico. I've been wanting to get like the Masters of Cinema fucking release of this, but I never got around to it. So I'm glad this box has Serpico in it. New York cop who is a straight and narrow, full on straight and narrow. Can't get into any dirty business. He's too honest of a cop. And he looks too much like a hippie. And so he's not really liked in the force. Oh, so that is 6 films and a documentary on Sidney Lumet. Fat box. Beautiful. That, when I put this on the ground, fuck it. Ugh. Next up, I'll do my op shop one. I'll do the op shop one. Alrighty, oppie shop. Now, this one, I'm not the biggest fan of this man's work. Every now and again he does a good film, a good performance. But I think this is the one and only animated film he's done. I have been intrigued. Adam Sandler's 8 Crazy Nights. Adam, this is like 2002. 2002, so this is like Mr. Deeds sort of era. Mr. Deeds? That was a fun one. Been intrigued to see this one. I don't know how it will hold up, but we'll see. Hold up. It's like I'm saying I've seen it before. I haven't. But I'm intrigued. Next up, I got this just purely because Crash Impact 3. It's the 3rd, so I need to like find the other 2. And this is just an hour of crashes, like bike crashes and F1 crashes and shit. And at the back, you got some F1. You got some guy on a quad bike up there in the dirt. I'm like, look, an hour of fueled mayhem and destruction. It's actually 55 minutes, so they've lied to me. But I literally just like, I grabbed it and I'm like, do I want this? Because I can literally just go to YouTube and watch this kind of stuff, but I'm just like, yeah, but still. So I really just want to watch this for the fun of it. It reminds me of Bart and Homer watching those that video with it when buildings say no and just it's just buildings collapsing and shit. And I'm like, yeah. Oh, and by the way, this is all from the same. Where did they get this from? Salvos. This is all from the same Salvos. One near me that I haven't been to in a while, so I was quite surprised. Quite surprised. Next up, we have Bread, season 3 and 4. I do have season 1 and 2. One, just like a British comedy show that I am so unaware of. But, you know, finding season 1 and 2. It was like a little collection like this. Well, not exactly like this, but something like this. In an op shop, and I'm like, oh yeah, British comedy, fucking let's do it. And it's 3 and 4, so it's only 4 seasons. It's good, helps. It's nice. Contains the complete 13 episodes. So what's that? Like 7 episodes in each season. So I'm like fucking sick, easy. It'd be like half an hour episodes. So yeah, I'm intrigued. I don't know anything about it. I haven't really read the back of it, but I'd give it a go. I'll give any British show a go. Let's be real. Put you on the ground. There we go. Next up, we have an old school Criterion. Look at that. Old school Criterion DVD. I fucking love finding Criterion DVDs. Sanjuro. Fucking Akira Kurosawa film I have not seen. It's great. I love finding, like, every now and again I find, like, Criterions, like the old DVD ones. I'm itching my nose. I'm always itching my nose. So, I don't do cocaine. It's too expensive. This has a booklet and everything, which is awesome. So I got this little thing here. But I always find, like, yeah, as I was saying, I always find, like, Criterion DVDs, the old school ones, and I always grab it. Doesn't matter what it is. This is like Criterion booklet of other releases that they've done, which I've never seen before, never had before. So it's even got the prices and shit. Ooh, actually, it's got numbers and everything. Damn! So I can like do a checklist and like, ooh, what do I have? What do I don't have? Even got prices. Can we see the prices there? $39.95 for a lot of these. $29.95. That's sick. It's like, that's like Beastie Boys video anthology. The Criterion released a fucking Beastie Boy. They did? What? What? Fuck yeah. Okay, wait. Beastie Boys video anthology, and here we go, the bank dick. That looks fun. That's hilarious. Yeah, Umbrella's little release booklet. It's always interesting to find Criterions in its salvos. It just makes me think of like who had it before, and like anyone who knows films knows Criterion and they're a big label and shit. So it's like, did the person giving it to salvos not know they had it, or they just couldn't sell on eBay or some shit and they just wanted to get rid of it, or I don't know. But there is a couple of imports here, which were like the playback one. I mean, like that's not that big of a one, but you know, Criterion, and there's like another one here I'll show you in a minute. That's you know, a boutique label kind of thing. So it's really weird finding that sort of stuff. Next up, we have Star Wars Robot Chicken. I was like, yeah, right, fuck it. I think there was only one Star Wars Robot Chicken. And there's 3 Family Guy ones. I remember back in the day, I did like a Star Wars, not Star Wars, marathon with friends. And, oh, shit. We watched this, the 3 Family Guy Star Wars, and Spaceballs. So I was like, let's watch Star Wars that's not Star Wars. There's another little Adult Swim booklet. Things. Good old things. And there's like, it comes with a DVD sampler too, which is cool. So yeah, that was fun back in the day. Ugh. Then I was like, fuck it, let's get some, I don't mind my, I should say the Madman. Slowly collecting those. Very hard to come by sometimes. The Adult Swim Madman Digipacks. Next up, oh, here we go. I'll do this one. This one I was intrigued to see. No idea, but Art House. What is this? Art House Films. This is another Madman release. Madman do a lot of fucking weird and crazy stuff. This is another like Digipack of a documentary. The Portrait of Barney Rossett and Grove Press. The Grove Press. What is good? Influential publisher of Grove Press and the Evergreen Review. Grove Press is soon embarked. It was the first one. Not only was he the first American publisher of acclaimed authors Samuel Beckett, Tom Shepard, Che Guevara, and Malcolm X, but he also battled the government in the highest court to overrule the obscenity ban on groundbreaking works of fiction such as Lady Chatterley's Lover, Tropic of Cancer, and Naked Lunch. Ultimately, he won and altered the course of history, but not without first enduring lawsuits, death threats, grenade attacks, government surveillance, and the occupation of his premises by enraged feminists. Fembots. So it seems like it's a documentary about a guy who took on the establishment of the, what you call it? What did they just say? That fucking thing. Oh, short-term memory loss. My god. There's another little booklet thing. Without Barney Rossett, there is no Sopranos on HBO. Well, okay. I didn't really need that, actually. This was sealed as well. This was cool. Yeah, but stuff like this that Man releases crazy. I always pick it up. There's some interesting stuff Man did over the years, and I don't know. I think it's a boutique label that we didn't realise we had in Australia. Doing little stuff like this. Even though probably like a whole bunch of other stuff that no one really regarded, but I think it's, I feel like that's my new my new stance. Madman is a boutique label we realised we didn't have until it was too late. Let's do that last. Next up we have a Aussie film. Slate, Wayne and Me from Flashback Entertainment. I saw this and I'm just like, what is this? This has got Sigrid Fortin in it. Plays the seductive Blanche McBride, who uses the power of her own sexuality to turn the brothers against each other. The tale of two rough streetwise brothers on the run, torn apart by the heat of the desert and the heat of their desire for the same woman. Rough, tough, fast-paced and gripping, the brothers are forced to kidnap a beautiful schoolteacher who witnessed them shooting a cop during a bank robbery. This looks fun. This looks so, like, unheard of and shit. I'm intrigued to watch this. Good old classic. Aussie films. I wonder if Umbrella will ever, like, release that. Oh, here we go. VHS. Every now and again I grab one. A Breed Apart. Here we go. This has got some fun people in Andrew McCarthy, Robert Patrick, Portia de Rossi. No. Directed by H. Gordon Booz. Boo. I wasn't saying boo, I was saying Boo Hearns. Dr. Ben Carraway, who is Andrew McCarthy. The FBI's top psychological profiler witnesses a bold attack by highly trained terrorists. They are a new breed. Totally fearless and prepared to die for the mission. Ben matches the prince, survivor with the help of former mafia hitman Leo Benita, played by Robert Patrick. And the terrorist sister, Lana. Trail. There's Andrew McCarthy doing an action film. Never really saw him to be an action man. The tape doesn't look that fucked, but there's like the slightest blob of mold. I don't know if y'all can see that, but it's just like the slightest texture. I hope it works. At least someone rewinded the tape, you know. Be kind, rewind. But I slowly like accumulating the VHS. Honestly shouldn't, because it's just another fucking thing I have to store, and VHS takes up more space. But you know what, I say VHS takes up more space, and then I get a fucking box set like this, which is, you know. Either way, anyway, what's next? Right, last two. I literally just bought it because of the label it came off, and I was like, what? Because back in the day, a couple of years ago, I was at a Salvos and I saw, you know, that Arrow does like TV shows and shit, Arrow Video, the Arrow Nordic Television, and there was like season 1, 2, and 3 of The Bridge, another Arrow release, and I never got it, and I'm like, why not? It's a fucking import. It was brand new in the shrink wrap, and I'm like, yeah, I should have gotten that. I always wanted to watch the show too. But I saw this, and I was like, fuck, I'm grabbing it, because it's Second Sight, and they're, I guess, slowly becoming one of the biggest and best boutique label release companies around. This seems like an older release of theirs, and this is like a TV documentary series about a family. Oops, that was... Haha. And I was just surprised I saw it. It's crazy. What's the first one? Yeah, that's the first one. That's the second one, because that says number 2, right? So this is basically about 5 years in the making. And the Heimat is one of the most compelling and highly praised dramas in television history. This epic tale of a family and their rural life in a small German village is told against the changing backdrop of a country's turbulent history from 1919 to 1982. From the aftermath of the First World War, economic hardship, and the rise and fall of Nazism, the Second World War, and the decades that followed. Life in the village goes on, and the values and aspirations of the people at its heart are wonderfully brought to life in this gripping saga of an ordinary family living through extraordinary times. Edgar Wright's... Not Edgar Wright, the English guy, but this is like Edgar, R-E-I-T-Z, Wright's astonishing 15-hour masterpiece appeared in 6th place when BBC 2 ran a 40th birthday poll celebrating the station's greatest programs, and was 10th on Channel 4's 50th greatest TV dramas. It has captivated audience all over the world and will continue to be hailed as one of the television's most rewarding and unforgettable experiences. So this one is 15 hours long. Running time, 927 minutes. So that's going to be a long ass fucking watch. Now the second one, says the original Heimat followed the rural life of Maria Simon and her family through the changing landscape of 20th century, the end of the First World War. In Heimat 2, originally titled The Second Homeland, we travel back to 1960 and take up the story of Maria's son Herman, who turns his back on his small village and heads to Munich to follow his dream and study music. During this era-defining decade of cultural, social and political revolution, Herman finds love and friendship among the bohemian collection of musicians, filmmakers and writers that populate his new life. 25 hours. So this is... My God. What was that? 9 hours or some shit? That's 927 minutes long. And this is 1,513 minutes long. This is just basically a fucking whole TV show. Really. Crazy. But yes, anyway, like, it's fucking, you know, these box sets, And I was like, what? Second sight? I was like, fuck it, let's just grab it. So I did. And now I have it. I'll slowly watch it. But, you know, it's just stuff like that I'm just intrigued to find. Surprised to find. Box sets from, you know, boutique label stuff that isn't fucking cheap, you know? And someone's just gone, ah! What's next? Let's do these. Let's do these. One JB shop. Well, that was from JB, the Sydney Lumet one. But, this one, brand new. Nick Cage. Yeah. Butcher's Crossing. One that's fucking, finally. I honestly thought we'd get this in cinema. In cinemas. Maybe it came like for, like, you know, one-off screening, but it's one I talked about. It was at Toronto Film Festival or something like that, like 2 years ago, and I'm like, where's an update, bruh? Updates. Waited a year for a freaking trailer, and you know, a year for the film. So there you go. So I'm intrigued about this one. New Nick Cage. That JB partner's just like, oh, look at that at the new release section. I was like, fucking mine. No Blu-ray, but whatever. You live. Fun stuff. Ah, shit. Next up we have Umbrella. Pre-order. Fantastic. Audition. Little Takashi Miike Takashi. However you want to say it. My god. Nice box set. One of the first I saw of his. One of the first, I think. There's that little slippity thing they put on the back. Number 208 of 400. Maybe 400. I wonder, it's probably still out there. It's probably still out there. There's probably still some out there. We've got some art cards. Art cards are alright. I mean, they're kind of cool, I guess, but in a sense, I saw someone posted on a group. It's just like, it seems like, I do agree with him, but it's just like box filler. It's like, why do I need art cards of parts of the film? Give me a poster or something. And I'm like, yeah, I'll take a poster. There's a poster in here, actually. Still, art cards seem sort of useless. There's a nice booklet here. Pictures and writing. See, that's another thing of why need art cards when you could just put that shit in the booklet. Make the booklet a little bit bigger. There's some posters. Oh, yeah. A unique perspective. So, animations. Custom art. About the... Oh, there, what was that? What was that? Oh, Mike, you're so fine. The novel approach. Oh, Mickey, you're so fine, you're so fine. Blah, 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 restoration. About the restoration. How many pages is this? This is like a 50-page book. Something like that. Don't say, but nice little book there. I'll give that a squiz. Fuck, I love my Mickey films. There was a time back in the day when I was like trying to collect all his stuff, and you know, the guy's at that point he had like just made 100 films, and I'm like, I think I had like 30 or something. 30 of his films, 20 to 30 of his films, and I'm like, fuck, just gonna... I never finished it. I don't think I want to finish it, to be honest. But every now and again, when we have a film of his released, I'd most likely grab it. But oh yes, slip. Some cool animation there. Custom art. Same thing. The slip is just a rating. But yeah, it's got a lot of films. I tried to get as many as I could. We got. I guess that's the American or Australian cover, which is kind of cool. Yep. And here we got the OG Japanese one. It's pretty fucking sick as well. I love that. People get in what's it called? People get squeamish at this film. I think it's one of those films that reinvented the Japanese horror genre, because this is 99. This is 99, so this is like, is that the same year as fucking Ring or something, like around that time, where like Ring fucking and then this came out and everyone like J horror just went. So that put him on the map, but he had heaps of films beforehand, which are great. Heaps of triad films. Was it the Shinjuku Triad? Oh, what was it? There was Young Thugs 1 and 2, and there was Shinjuku Triad Society Trilogy, which is like Rainy Dog and a couple of others. I can't remember them. But yeah, heaps of gangster films. Love his gangster films. I think because Itchy was after this. So prolific, and it's a great release too. I like that release from Umbrella. They're doing some cool stuff. But yeah, fantastic stuff. Next up we have Indicator. Indicator's January, Feb releases. Jan, whatever. First up we have Christopher Lee in Jinnah. This is Jamal Diwali. They also did Immaculate Conception and Born of Fire, released by Jamal. Born of Fire was fucking fantastic. That was great. Immaculate Conception was pretty good. I didn't mind that one. I still like Born of Fire. This one I haven't seen. I've been wanting to see it for a long time. Here's why we are here. Why we are. No, here's why we are. What was... When Zavi had films and shit, this was... I can't remember who had it. Might have been like Network or some company. But I always saw it, but I never bought it. I didn't pull that out. That's just the same cover, really. But yeah, I've always been wanting to see this. Back in the day. Typical... Sacrifice is the cradle of freedom. Sacrifice. Nice 40-page booklet on a whole bunch of writings and whatnot. Who else? Fucking jeez, I almost fucking ripped that motherfucker. James Fox. James Fox in this. Do I know anyone? No, I think they're just all Pakistani actors. So this is a Pakistani UK production. There's Jamal. I can't remember what I was saying. Intrigued to watch this anyway. Been wanting to see this for a while, so I can put it on soon. Next up we have Rod Taylor and leftover plastic stock on the case. Rod Taylor and Cara White in The Man Who Had Power Over Women. That one. This was teased. A picture of this was teased last year. Last year at some point. I like that. There's that cover, and this is the other cover. I like that. I don't know which cover to choose from. Used it and used it and used it. I think I like that one. I have no idea about this film. The fuck, it's from the 70s. From 1970, so you know it's good. And this is UK. UK did some good stuff in the 70s as well. It wasn't just America and their fantastic writing and filmmaking. But I can't really tell you much about this. Either way, I trust Indicator's releases. They do release some good stuff, and it's always a fun time. It's always a fun time where you're listening or seeing their new releases that they're doing. fucking like both sides of the spectrum. It's great. Alan Bates in a film by John Frankenheimer. Fuck yeah. Impossible Object. The impossible object is life. The object of life is the search for love. So there's two versions. 113 minutes and 104 minutes. Where is it? Something like that, and then there's that cover there. Intriguing. Another 40-page booklet there. I love John Frankenheimer. So good. Alan Bates is a great actor too. Bookie Wookie. That wasn't much of a fucking flick through for you. Sorry about that. That was terrible as well. God is on the side of the greedy and beautiful. Sweet. This is from 73. So Frankenheimer was fucking up on his game around then. This was after Seconds, after Grand Prix. There was another one. There's another one I can't think of. No, it's there in my mind, but it's gone. Bam. Next up, last. This is from Dead End DVD. Made a little order with that guy. Lovely man. First up, we got Radiance. Good old Radiance. A Woman Kills. What is this? World Blu-ray premiere. Lost for over 40 years. Wonder why I got this. I think I just got it because it's fucking lost film. It sounds intriguing. Let's see. Is executioner Louis Gerbier develops a relationship with the officer investigating a series of prostitute murders, and she soon learns Louis may not be who he says he is. A new wave-influenced serial killer film that presents its narrative in an almost true crime approach, yet focuses more on the psychological aspect with echoes of German expressionism and Franjou set to a discordant jazzy score. That sounds just fucking interesting. Contains strong nudity, sex, violence, sexual threats, sexual violence references. It's only like 63 minutes long. It's a very short one. I don't have much Radiance stuff, but I am very intrigued with their output. I would love to collect all their stuff, but I'm like kind of poor at the moment, and I don't want to like fucking just, you know. But like a lot of this stuff looks very intriguing. I'll get their stuff if they have a sale. I'll fucking grab shit, but they do intrigue me. When I get a full-time job, I'll fucking booklet. This is from the UK's 50-page booklet. 52. Damn. 52-page booklet on this film. Lots of special features. There's also like what is that? The Short Life of Monsieur Mikier, A Crime of Love, Sadness of the Anthropography. Crazy Matthew, A Season with Meg. I don't know if they're short films or some shit, but who knows? Oh no, there we go. They are short films. There's some special features for you. There's some short films from the director. Anyway, A Woman Kills. This is number 8. They've fucking got up to like 30 titles or something now. But yes, Radiance. So another UK group just came out. Not last year, the year before, I think. But they have pulled up a lot of interest and whatnot among the film lovers society. Next up we have I'll do this one. An 88 films release, the Italian collection. It's been a while since I've fucking done the Italian collection or bought an 88 films film release, to be honest. Blood and Diamonds. Blood and Diamonds. I think I got to a point in my mind where I'm just like, you know what? I want to get the Italian collection because fucking being semi-Italian, I'm like, fuck yeah, let's do it. But I'm very, this is number 76 and I've got like 15 or 20 and I'm like, oh, fuck. Got a long way to go. Long fucking way to go. But slowly, at some point. This is great, comes with a booklet and a poster. Booklet and poster. That's the best. Nice little slippy. There we go. So, right, that's the cover. Ah, cool. And that's the other cover, the Italian. This is, yeah. This is a Fernando de Leo film. I do have a few of his films, 2 little box set collections from Raro Video. R-A-R-O. Raro Video. He's got like 2 fucking Italian Policia films. This is another one of his that's not on the collection, but fuck yeah, let's have it. I like that little, it's nice glossy. Nice and sexy. But yeah, slowly get through those fucking Italian collection ones. One day, we'll see how I go. Next up, we have Fractured Visions. I don't know if this is like a new label or something. They look pretty fucking interesting. They remind me of like a Grindhouse Entertainment feel to it. But anyway, this is fucking, you know, Thomas Milan, Henry Silva, Umberto Lenzi, like cop drama, Polici film. So I'm like, fuck, I have to get it. Free hand for a tough cop. So I'm like, fuck yeah. That's all I need. Also slip box there. Carl, I just love Thomas Milan's thongs and shit. Fucking such a good actor. Such a good actor. Oh! There's the inside. These, I like these. This is what, instead of like art cards, pictures of a fucking thing, they should do like lobby card ones. Like this. Get the lobby card treatment instead of like art cards. Lobby cards will be much more intriguing, fun, and for me wanted in a release. Let me just have a smoke and fuck. Such a good actor. Also, if you're gonna make shit, make it like big. I say that, it fits, but it's just like a little. Sometimes they like slide out and shit and just like, why do you do this to me? This is a fucking fat book. How big is this book? This is 50 pages. That feels bigger. I guess because it's like one of those softy ones. The other two had like, seemed thicker. Maybe it's just soft paper. I just flicked it towards me. Hey, that's all you get. You get the covers. Ah! Ha ha! But yes, intrigue. What is it? Unearthed. Fractured Visions. Fractured Visions. Issue number 2. And this one is number 1. Which is a Sergio Martino film with Thomas Milan as well. And Mel Ferrer. I know Mel Ferrer. I've seen him before. Silent action. So I'm just getting this as some fucking like Italian action films. Really. Let's be honest. Let's be real here, people. Love that. Ooh, double disc. It's got the sound. What's this? This soundtrack. Soundtrack. So there's no lobby cards in this one, but it got the soundtrack. Another booklet. This is a 30-page booklet. 30-page booklet. Track listing on the back. I think I said it before though, I'm just like, I love that they do soundtracks of the films and all that, in here, in the release, you know. So, you know, they don't have to spend money or fucking, I have to spend $50 on a fucking record of this film's music. But also at the same time, just like, I don't really want to keep this in the car to listen to the CD. I don't have a CD player in the house. So I have to put the CD in my car, Don't really want to keep this in the car to listen to CD unless I do it once. I don't know. Ramblings. Ramblings of a first world country fucking problem. Look at that. Fractured Visions. I am intrigued to see what else they do. Good price as well. It wasn't that bad. It's like 35 bucks. 40 bucks. Which is pretty good. Not bad. Next up we have a label I've been very intrigued about. They've fucking got some... I actually don't think I have any of their other films. But I really want it. Like, all the images and shit that I see, it just fucking... Lots of animation, lots of Czech, Polish films from the 70s. Weird fucking stuff that are very... They fucking intrigue the shit out of me. And I'm like, I like this a lot. So this is Deaf Crocodile. Partner label of Umbrella. But, I don't know if I just go straight to the fucking source. I went into a partner label sale and just grab fucking Deaf Crocodile shit. But this is The Tale of Tsar Sultan. I love the artwork on that. It's fucking sick. So shit like that. It's like the artwork. And like if you look at pictures that they Vincent do, it looks so intriguing. Like the art design, production design. The lighting, it's fucking like... It just intrigues me like to no end. Based on the famous fairy tale in verse by Alexander Pushkin. Most sublime creations, a ravishingly beautiful fantasy about love, magic, betrayal, and abandoned family. Blah, blah, blah. It's nice. Nice drawings in there. So some of it, Deaf Crocodile do some some animation films. There's no pictures in this little booklet. 10-page booklet or something. That's a 10-page booklet. I wish there was a bit more information. It seems like there should be more information on stuff like this. But lots of animation Deaf Crocodile I've done, and I'm like very intrigued. I'm slowly starting to get into the weird and 70s, 60s animation. I love it. But that's one of them. Tale of Tsar Sultan. Can't wait to watch that one. Another label I'm very intrigued about. My nose is so itchy. Next up is Heroic Times. Now this is a animated film, which didn't seem like an animated film at first to me, but the art for the animation is fucking weird. Like, it's almost like a painting. I don't know if you can see that. Like, it's almost like paintings and then like shadowy puppet sort of stuff. I don't know what kind of animation that is. So Hunger, 1983, Hungary, 79-minute, Crime is Crime, Turner, King's Sprawling Blood First Coming Arrival, based on the Tertullian poem. Alright, here we go. Heroic Times has a unique visual style combining gorgeous oil paintings and 2D animation. Similar to the Japanese anime Belladonna of Sadness. I haven't seen that yet, I really want to. The film is closer to sweeping medieval sagas like Excalibur and the Red Version tied together. So, oil paintings and 2D animation. So it's just fucking weird stuff like that. I'm like, what? What are you talking about? That's just fucking... And this is like... That's fucking... It just gets me. I'm like, I want to see more of this. Like fucking Eastern European animated films. Like, fucking give it to me. This is also the annoying thing of being a film lover and all that, film collector. It's just like... There's so many different kinds of areas of film. Like, I never knew. See, this is a director there, and I guess that's one of the paintings from the film still. It's fucking sick. It's just like, I never knew this kind of film, or this area of film, like, you know, Hungarian fucking animated stuff existed. And now it's getting released on Blu-ray, which is a fucking phenomenal thing. And I'm like, my God, give it to me. Just weird shit. It's fantastic. It intrigues my cockles. That's what it does. Last up we have Cat City. This is, I think this is American. No, it's not. It's fucking like Russian or some shit. But this gives me like fucking, you know, Fritz the Cat sort of vibes and shit. Cat City. What's this? This is not, this is See Hungry. 1986. It's like this fucking Hungry. It's doing some stuff. Doing some animation. I'm like, fuck. Let's go. What? I need. There's a cross between 1980s Don Bluth style animation, who did The Secret of Nymph, and the British TV series Danger Mouse. Clearly an inspiration here. Cat City has long been a beloved cult favourite in Eastern Europe. Cult favourite in Eastern Europe. But there's, oh yeah, there's fucking some like Polish and Yugoslavian fucking films that they've released. I'm like, what is this? Since when? I need to know. But it's just like, this is where my money just disappears to. Stuff like this. And I'm like, I don't regret it. But at the same time, I'm just like, fuck, I need a job that pays me fucking like 200k a year. Because I'd just be fucking like, yes, feed me. That's it. Fuck. Long video, big video, but you know, breaking shit. Thank you for watching. Love you all. Take it easy. I'll have a showcase video for you soon. I've just been lazy and I haven't edited it for you. So, but it's coming. It'll be there. Anyway, take it easy. Happy hunting. Love you all. Give me a comment. Say shit if you want. It's up to you. If you're intrigued about any of these releases and labels and whatnot. But yeah, have a good one. Take it easy. Cheerio.